Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel! Today we're diving into a super important topic, especially for those observing Ramadan. Staying hydrated is always important, but it's seriously crucial during Ramadan. Dehydration can be a real challenge when you're fasting, you know? You get headaches, feel super tired, and it can just make the whole experience way harder than it needs to be. But don't worry, I've got some amazing tips to help you stay hydrated and beat fatigue. We're gonna be talking about all the things, best drinks, hydration hacks, you name it. So stay tuned, it's gonna be good. Okay, so first things first, let's talk about why staying hydrated during Ramadan is like the holy grail, right? You're fasting for hours on end and your body needs all the help it can get. When you're dehydrated, your energy levels totally plummet. We're talking serious couch potato vibes. And no one wants to feel sluggish, especially during Ramadan when you're supposed to be focusing on your spirituality and all that good stuff. Not only that, but dehydration can also mess with your concentration. It's like your brain is running on fumes and it's hard to focus on anything else. And let's be real, focusing on anything during Ramadan, especially when you're hungry and thirsty, is hard enough as it is. Plus, dehydration can even lead to headaches and dizziness, which is the last thing you need when you're already fasting. Trust me, I've been there and it's not cute. So basically, staying hydrated is like the key to surviving and thriving during Ramadan. It keeps your energy levels up, helps you focus, and prevents all those nasty side effects. And it's not just about drinking water either. You gotta think about replenishing those electrolytes too, because they get depleted when you're sweating and stuff. Electrolytes are like these magical minerals that help your body function properly, so they're pretty important. So yeah, staying hydrated is kind of a big deal. But don't worry, it's not as hard as it sounds. Just stay tuned, because in the next chapter I'm going to spill all the tea on the best drinks to keep you hydrated all day long. Alright, let's talk drinks, people! Because when it comes to staying hydrated during Ramadan, not all beverages are created equal. Obviously, water is your BFF. Seriously, it's the OG hydration hero. Keep a water bottle with you at all times and sip on it throughout the night. And don't be afraid to chug, okay? You gotta make up for that lost time. But water can be kind of boring, right? So let's spice things up a bit. Coconut water is another amazing option. It's like nature's sports drink, packed with electrolytes and all that good stuff. Plus, it tastes kind of sweet and tropical, which is always a win. And if you're feeling fancy, you can totally go for some herbal teas. Peppermint tea is great for digestion, chamomile tea can help you relax, and hibiscus tea is just super pretty and refreshing. Now here's a little pro tip. Avoid sugary drinks like soda and juice. I know, they seem tempting, but trust me, they'll actually dehydrate you even more in the long run. And while we're on the topic of what not to drink, let's talk about caffeine. Coffee and tea are great and all, but they can also be dehydrating, so if you're gonna indulge, make sure to balance it out with extra water. Oh, and one more thing. Smoothies are a really fun and delicious way to sneak in some extra hydration. Just blend up some fruits, veggies, and some liquid and you're good to go. Okay, I think we've covered all the important drinks. Remember, stay hydrated, my friends. Okay, so we've talked about the importance of hydration and the best drinks to gulp down. But what about those times when you're just ugh, I can't even with another sip of water? Don't worry, I got you. Because I'm about to share some sneaky hydration hacks that will blow your mind. First up, eat your water. No, I haven't lost it. I'm talking about loading up on fruits and veggies that are naturally high in water content. Think watermelon, cucumbers, spinach, strawberries, all those juicy, delicious goodies. Snack on them throughout the night, and you'll be surprised at how hydrated you feel. Another pro tip incorporates soups and broths into your meals. Not only are they super comforting and flavorful, but they also pack a serious hydration punch. And here's a little trick I learned. Always have a water bottle with you, even when you're not fasting. Make it your best friend. That way, you'll be constantly sipping on it throughout the day and staying hydrated will just become second nature. Oh, and speaking of water bottles, invest in a cute one. Seriously, it makes a difference. When you have a water bottle that you actually like looking at, you're way more likely to use it. And finally, listen to your body. If you're feeling thirsty, drink something. It's as simple as that. Don't try to power through it or wait until later. Your body knows what it needs, so trust it. Okay, let's be real for a sec. Even if you're drinking all the water and eating all the watermelon, sometimes you still feel thirsty, you know? Like that dry mouth, gotta guzzle a gallon of water feeling. But don't worry, there are ways to prevent turning into a total thirst monster. First and foremost, let's talk about salt. Salt is delicious, I get it, but it's also a major culprit when it comes to dehydration. So during Ramadan, try to go easy on the salty snacks and processed foods. Your body will thank you. Sugar is another sneaky thirst inducer, so as much as you might be craving something sweet, try to limit your intake of sugary drinks and desserts. Instead, focus on eating whole, unprocessed foods. Think fruits, veggies, lean protein, and complex carbs. These foods will provide your body with the nutrients it needs without dehydrating you. And here's a little tip. If you're craving something sweet, try having a piece of fruit instead. It'll satisfy your sweet tooth and keep you hydrated at the same time. Oh, and one more thing. Avoid spicy foods if you can. I know, spicy food is life. But trust me, when you're already fasting, spicy foods can just make things worse. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground today, but before I let you go, I want to leave you with one final, super important tip. Create a hydration schedule. I know, it sounds kind of extra, but trust me, it's a game changer. When you have a schedule, you're more likely to actually stick to your hydration goals. So, grab a pen and paper, or open up the Notes app on your phone, and let's do this. Start by figuring out how much water you need to drink each day. A good rule of thumb is to divide your body weight in half and drink that many ounces of water. So, if you weigh 150 pounds, aim for 75 ounces of water per day. Then, break down that amount into smaller, more manageable chunks. For example, you could try drinking 16 ounces of water when you wake up, 16 ounces after each prayer, and 16 ounces before you go to bed. And here's a little trick: set reminders on your phone to help you stay on track. That way, you won't forget to drink water even when you're busy. Remember, this is just a sample schedule. Feel free to adjust it based on your own needs and preferences. The most important thing is to find a system that works for you and stick to it. I hope you found these tips helpful. Staying hydrated is so important, especially during Ramadan. Remember, listen to your body, make hydration a priority, and don't be afraid to get creative with your drinks and snacks. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more health tips and tricks. See you in the next video.